So, Elon Musk is messing again with the modern day nobility, the aristocracy, the anointed ones, like Thomas Sowell likes to put them, by taking away their blue blood, their signal of nobility, their house insignia, the blue check mark. If you're a journalist, if you're a legacy blue check mark, you don't have it anymore and you have to pay for it like all the other peasants. And obviously, this caused certain journalists to tweet very proper things and down to earth, sensible tweets like the following one. Elon thinks this is a funny joke. As a former, I love the word former, verified account who lost their blue checkmark, I know how dangerous this really is. People are going to die. Now, she doesn't name names or explains how, but this is due to the fact that the word dangerous is a placeholder for the previous word, which is problematic. You notice how the word problematic doesn't get to be used anymore? Well, that's because people started making fun of it. And problematic itself was a word that replaced the word offensive. Right? Like, no one uses the word offensive anymore because people were making fun of it. So from offensive, you got to problematic. From problematic, you get to dangerous. And from dangerous, apparently the next step is like, people are going to die unless you do what I tell you. Give me the check mark. Now, you may wonder who this person is, right? Because usually I do not put random people in my videos. It goes without saying, do not contact these people because for them, criticism is harassment. Harassment is people are going to die. But no, this individual is a public figure, despite the lack of a blue checkmark. Freelance journalist at New York Times, BuzzFeed News. I guess that explains why BuzzFeed News is going out of a business. But I love the fact, right? Like, celebrities are being defamed left and right. Internet live streamer Hassan Piker has brought attention to several impersonators, including one who is telling people that he is a homosexual. I can't put together the words to explain how big of a deal it is. Pay the $7, lady! Just pay the $7 if it's such a fucking big deal. I mean, you also have the opportunity of not using Twitter. Right? Like here's the thing. I get impersonators. I have like, what, 100,000 subscribers, right? And I get impersonated, but no one cares about me. No one. Because I am not part of the anointed ones. I am not part of the aristocracy. And as such, I don't matter. Do you know that before this, getting a blue check mark was actually a symbol of prestige? Like, there are people who paid $15,000 for it. And now you have the meme, oh my god, well, he paid for Twitter. Yeah, some of the legacy check marks also paid for Twitter, $15,000. And the difference is, like, some people can actually monetize the blue check mark. Because not only do you get to come up in searches and you stand out when you speak, if you were a content creator, a journalist, a blogger, you could make money out of that. So yeah, there were people paying $15,000 for it because they could actually use it. It's like a hospital buying an x-ray machine. An x-ray machine can cost millions of dollars. Now, if you buy one, you can't do shit with it, right? But like if a professional buys one, they can monetize it. The same thing with the blue check mark. But it is hilarious because like the people who paid $15,000 are going to be absolutely livid about it. They're going to absolutely be foaming at the mouth because now anyone with the $7 can get their own check mark and support the platform, and it takes away their prestige. This is why they're upset. It's not like they don't have $7 to pay for it, but it's demeaning for them. Why should they have to pay $7 for it? That is the purpose. You know, like, why are they being treated like the common pleb? It's the same thing when journalists were turned to learn to code. It's like, well, coding is for the immigrant. Coding is, in their mind, in their view, it is for the lower classes. They are above the code. They are the journalists. They're the priestly class. They are the anointed ones. Like they are the ones that sit next to the king and decide how the country should be ran. They're not the type that does coding or pay for their own check marks in public. Under the table, it's a different thing. I want to point out, you know, like it's called the verification badge, but clearly it wasn't about that because I couldn't get verified, right? Like there was absolutely no way for a person like me to get verified. But there were other journalists or freelancers or what have you with far fewer subscribers than me, far fewer clicks and far fewer eyeballs, but they would get verified simply because they worked at a corporation. How is that fair? Right? So you didn't hear the journalists complain then about equity and what have you. And as you can see, you know, you go out and you see in the comment section, people just saying, why not just pay $8 to be verified? Problem solved. Right? Like, literally, why not? If it was like $100, I would understand, but it's $8. And as you see, like, being verified used to be a symbol of trust to users. Yeah, I would trust that you only have dumb opinions. Like, if I saw a blue check mark on Twitter before, I would trust that they would have, like, the most insensible takes that you would never hear another human being say in real life. And then you have, like, this meme. It's like, oh my god, this guy paid for Twitter, right? But like, I genuinely do not understand this meme. How is it different than super chatting to a content creator? How is it different than, you know, going on a Linity stream and throwing a $7 super chat? You're literally supporting the company. Like, after the left got all of the advertisers to pull out, this is a way that you can support a platform that you may enjoy. Obviously, not everyone enjoys it, so some people will probably not pay for it. But it is literally the same thing, you know? And by the way, in my opinion, Twitter now is the same Twitter that used to exist, except that it makes leftists angry. Literally, that's it. That's the only difference. It's the same Twitter, same rules. They removed misgendering, though, so necromancers from 4chan can now dead name and shit. And so, yeah, I guess it's a little bit different. It's a more dangerous place now. But other than that, it's literally the same platform, right? People point out it was never a symbol of trust. I trust people who pay more than people who think their own self-worth is more important, that they deserve the blue tick. That's what it was about, right? Like, they deserve it. And then you have, nice try, you pay $24,000 to get your original blue check mark, and they're like, oh, no, I didn't. I'm paying money for again, it's a service, right? Like, you don't... It's like going to people who donate money to Wikipedia. Like, Wikipedia also requires donations. So it's literally the same. And again, it's quite hilarious because all the people who said they're not going to pay, guess what? They fucking paid. Now, here's just a few. You got LeBron James. Guess my blue check mark will be gone soon because, you know me, I'm not paying $5. You know, he's too poor for those $5, I guess. But, yay and behold, he did pay. And then you also have Stephen King. Now, this was at the time when he thought it's $20, and he negotiated this with Elon Musk live, right? $20 a month to keep my blue check. Fuck that, they should pay me. If that gets instituted, I'm gone like Enron. Well, he wasn't gone. He just paid the $7. I guess it's because he negotiated. These people cannot afford not to have social media. Like, it's literally part of their job. You need to get clicks, right? Like, if your job is to be a content creator, you need to have eyeballs. So, of course they're going to pay. Anyway, right, let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.